All right, this meeting of the Mount Pleasant City Commission is called to order at 7 p.m. on the 13th day of January, 2025. Please stand and recite the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The Mount Pleasant City Commission recognizes the Anishinaabe, whose ancestral lands the city stands on today. We acknowledge Saginaw Chippewa Indian Tribe, recognize that the three bands of Ojibwe, Saginaw, Black River, and Swan Creek have resided on this land for over 200 years. Our acknowledgement of the full history of the tribe and our commitment to the good stewards of these ancestral lands is an expression of gratitude and appreciation to those ancestors who came before us. We give thanks to the generous care with which the Anishinaabe and those members of the Saginaw Chippewa Indian Tribe of Michigan have given and continue to give to this land and our community. Roll call. Alsager.
Here.
Bush.
Here.
Chapman.
Here.
Ecke.
Here.
Bushbacher.
Here.
Collins.
Here.
Weingard.
Here.
All are present and we have a quorum. At this time, I will administer the oath of office to City Commissioners Liz Bush, Maureen Ecke, and Amy Bushbacher. We will recite the affirmation separately and then recite the remaining oath together. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. Liz, I do solemnly swear and affirm that I
I do solemnly swear and affirm that I, Liz Bush,
Amy, I do solemnly swear and affirm that I
do solemnly swear and affirm that I, Amy Perschbacher,
Maureen, I do solemnly swear and affirm that I
do solemnly swear and affirm that I, Maureen Goziecki,
will support the constitutions of the United States of America
will support the Constitution of the United States of America
and the state of Michigan
and the state of Michigan
and charter of the city of Mount Pleasant,
and charter of the city of Mount Pleasant,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of this office
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of this office
on behalf of all the citizens of the city to the best of my ability.
on behalf of all the citizens of the city on the best of my ability.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
At this time, we will elect the mayor for the 2025 calendar year. Nominations for mayor are open.
I nominate Commissioner Chapman.
Any other nominations? All in favor of Commissioner Chapman as mayor?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, now Commissioner Chapman is the mayor of the city of Mount Pleasant for the year 2025. Congratulations, Mayor Chapman.
Thank you.
You may now take over the meeting.
Now we have to elect a vice mayor. I'd like to make a motion to nominate Commissioner Wingard. Second, any seconds? Or we don't need a second?
I think you should accept the nomination.
I do accept the nomination.
All right, we'll take a vote. All in favor?
Yes.
Any opposed? All right, it passes. Congratulations, Vice Mayor. At this time, we'll set the day and time of the regular meetings for 2025. Manager dissents.
The date and time of the regular meetings is proposed in your city commission packet. You should have a resolution establishing the second and fourth Monday of the month, starting at 7 p.m. each of those evenings. There are a couple of meetings I would note in the list that have been moved due to holidays. Those are asterisked in the resolution as well.
Do I have a motion to accept those?
I'll move that we accept that schedule.
Second?
I second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Any opposed? All right, we will move on to proclamations and petitions. The first thing is a proclamation in support of Peacemaking Recognition Day.
He's here.
Or if you'd like to join me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mayor.
Peacemaking, whereas peacemaking is an action, activity, event, or way of life which reduces or leads to a reduction of violence and contributes to a more cooperative and just way in which we live. And whereas peacemaking is a lifelong process that begins with ourselves, and whereas we live in a time when violence, hatred, and crime dominate the public media, and these attitudes are pervasive and in our children's worldview through television, movies, toys, popular music, videos, video games. And whereas we would all prefer to live in peace in our physical and social environments in a way which honors and respects others and their differences as well as ourselves. And whereas our youth have an inherent idealism to make this a better community, country, and world in which we live. Now, therefore, I, Mayor of the City of Mount Pleasant, do hereby proclaim January 20th, 2025, Peacemaking Recognition Day in Mount Pleasant, and affirm that the peacemaking efforts of our youth are valued and appreciated, and that these efforts contribute significantly to the quality of life in Mount Pleasant. And further, the City Commission supports the nonviolent resolutions of misunderstandings and conflicts whenever and however they occur, as demonstrated by the life of Martin Luther King Jr. In witness whereof, I hereunto set my hand in the great seal of the City of Mount Pleasant, Michigan, this day, the 13th day of January, 2025.
Thank you so much. I am so honored to be here again to receive this proclamation and just really honor the fabulous connection that Mount Pleasant Public Schools, the City Commission, and the Mount Pleasant Police Department, which are here in mass, thank goodness, because we've all been working together for this very thing, for more peace in our backyard, in our community. And there's so many things that Martin Luther King has said, so many quotes that we could pick and be inspired by. But I would like to just say these words today. In 1967, Martin Luther King Jr. wrote his last and fourth book before he was assassinated in 1968. So in 1967, he wrote a book called Where Do We Go From Here? Chaos or Community? I don't know if anybody has had a chance to read it, but I recently did, and he wrote that a long time ago, and it's as if he wrote it yesterday. So I say this, these are his words. We are confronted with the urgency of now. This may well be mankind's last chance to choose between chaos or community. He wrote that a long time ago, and it seems relevant for us here today. But I do say thank you so much for this collaborative work between the schools and the city and the police department. On Monday, January 20th, it doesn't always fall on actual MLK Day, but this year it does, so there's something magical there. Students in our district K through 12 will be recognized as people who they've been nominated by a teacher, a counselor, a custodian, a lunch worker, anyone, for words, deeds, actions, thoughts that go above and beyond just being nice, that go above and beyond being kind in a world that is not so kind. Young people, K through 12, that are really noticing that it matters to use empathy and compassion as their principle. And maybe they're in kindergarten, they don't know these words, empathy and compassion, although at Pullen I'm trying to teach them these words as the school counselor. But they act it. It's coming out of them naturally. And someone is encouraging that at home or somewhere. And so we honor them. And it's a beautiful ceremony. It lasts only an hour or less. And if you're available, come check it out. But thank you. Maybe I'll see you there, and you might read this then?
Sure.
Excellent. All right, thank you. Thank you
you.
so much.
Next, we have the introduction of the Finance Director, Lauren Pawlowski, by City Manager Aaron DeSense.
Right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. I'm here to introduce our newest finance director, Lauren Pawlowski. Lauren comes to us most recently from Flint Mass Transportation Authority, where she served as the Chief Financial Officer. And prior to this, Lauren served as the Chief Financial Officer and Deputy Director of Saginaw Transit. Lauren possesses an MBA from Davenport University with a specialty in professional accountancy. Please join me in welcoming Lauren to the team.
I'm excited to be here, and I thank you all for the opportunity, and I'm looking forward to working with everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Next on the agenda, Assistant Chief Police Officer Brandon Bliss will swear in Officer Andrea Ream.
Good evening. Tonight, I have the pleasure of introducing our newest police officer, Andrea Ream. Andrea recently graduated from the 115th Delta Police Academy, and while in the academy, she received the top female fitness award out of her class, as well as finishing second academically in her class. So we are very thankful and proud to have Andrea. Andrea also has a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology from Spring Arbor University. And before becoming a police officer, Andrea was a child forensic interviewer. She's worked at Clare Advocacy Center as well as Isabella County Advocacy Center, where she conducted forensic interviews and worked with families as an advocate. Andrea, if you could, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Andrea, do solemnly swear
I, Andrea, do solemnly swear
that I will support, defend, and uphold
that I will support, defend, and uphold
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States,
the laws of the state of Michigan,
the laws of the state of Michigan,
and the ordinances of the city of Mount Pleasant,
and the ordinances of the city of Mount Pleasant
to the best of my abilities.
to the best of my abilities.
All right, congratulations, Andrea.
Thank you.
You are now City of Mount Pleasant Police Officer.
Hello. Really sweaty. Thank you very much. I know that this is a very special community, a very special city. I've been able to be a part of it for over 10 years. This is a very special department. Look at them. So thank you for the support from everyone here, the department, who believed in me and supported me, and looking forward to this opportunity to work with everyone. Thank you.
Thanks, Officer Ream. Next, we're going to move on to additions and deletions to the agenda. Would any commissioner like to add or remove anything?
I move to approve the agenda as presented.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
All opposed, no? All right, then we will move on to receipt of positions and communications.
Yeah,
Manager
public
DeSense.
input.
Oh, public input. We'll now move on to public input on agenda and non-agenda items. If there's something you wish to speak on, you'll have 5 minutes. If you're joining by Zoom, you may use the raise hand feature. If you're calling in, you can do *9. You'll be moved into the room and asked to state your name and address if you're on Zoom. Is there anyone on Zoom that would like to, with their hand raised? Okay. Any emails? Is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak? All right, seeing none, we will close the public input. Now we'll move on to the receipt of petitions and communications. Manager DeSense.
Receipt of petitions and communications this evening includes the 2024 report on review of medical and adult use marijuana ordinances, minutes of the Traffic Control Committee from September, minutes of the Airport Joint Operations and Management Board from October, minutes of the Planning Commission from November, monthly report on police-related citizen complaints received, and listing of payrolls and warrants from December 10, 2024 through January 12, 2025.
All right, we will move on to the consent items. Manager Sense, is there anything that anybody would want to take from the consent item and put in the agenda? All right, Manager Sense.
Consent items this evening includes approval of the minutes from the regular meeting held December 9, 2024, approval of the minutes from the special meeting held December 30, 2024, consider resolution in support of making temporary traffic control order number 2-2024 a permanent traffic control order, consider resolution in support of making temporary traffic control order number 3-2024 a permanent traffic control order.
We have a motion to approve the consent items.
I move we approve the consent items.
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Any opposed? All right, that passes. All right, since we don't have any public hearings or new business, we'll move on to announcements on city-related issues and new business that a commissioner might want.
I had a resident reach out, wishing that we would talk about a panhandle ordinance sometime in the future, if that's possible.
Okay. Commissioner Wingard, Vice Mayor Wingard, I apologize.
Thank you, Mayor Chapman. Couple of items real quick. I wanted to let the commission know, and I'll follow up with email. I've been talking with Director Moore about organizing a tour of our water treatment facilities and treatment centers. A tour of the water treatment facilities that we have in the city for the commission. And it would be looking for probably sometime between May 4th and May 10th, as it's drinking water week here in Michigan. So I thought it would be apt and give us plenty of time to figure out a good date. So I'll follow up with y'all via email on that. Also, I wanted to remind residents that I do have office hours monthly on the first Wednesday of the month, starting at from 6 to 7 at Veterans Memorial Library. And I actually just launched as a new avenue for communication, I launched a Facebook page in my role as as a member of the commission. So it's just talking about issues going on at the commission. You can find it by searching for Commissioner Boomer Wingard. And that was it.
Anybody else? All right, we will move on to public comment on agenda and non-agenda items. If anyone is on Zoom, you can use the raise hands feature. If you're calling in by phone, you can dial *9. Is there anybody on Zoom? Any emails? All right, anybody in the audience would like to share? All right, seeing none, we will close the public comment. We don't have any work session. We don't have a closed session, so I'd like to anybody would like to make a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion, we adjourn.
I second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
All opposed? We're adjourned. At
30 minutes.
7:18.
That was fast.
All right.
From the